Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to a new live episode of our program, Viewers Pulse. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. As always, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make our time here together tonight, inshallah, in our scale of good deeds, and to make this next hour an hour of His remembrance, an hour of seeking His forgiveness, an hour of coming closer to Him, inshallah, as we do a lot here tonight, inshallah, on Viewers Pulse. As you know, this is the program that takes you behind the scenes and gives you insight about what's happening right here at Huda TV. Thank you so much once again for being with us, my dear brothers and sisters. We have a really important program here for you tonight, and we have some great announcements that we want to make. What I want to begin with, inshallah, is reminding you of our contact information so that you can stay in touch with us through this hour and also throughout the week, starting with our phone numbers, 002-02-38555, 248 or 249. These are our two numbers. Feel free to start ringing in right now and sharing your thoughts with us. If you have any questions about our programming here at Huda TV, feel free, inshallah, to give us a call and share your thoughts with us. Also, my dear brothers and sisters, another great way to stay in touch with us is through our email, and that is pulse@huda.tv, pulse@huda.tv. Myself and Brother Ahmed Ali, the producer of this program, we try to check it on a regular basis. We either answer you if we know the answer, or we forward it to the appropriate department so that they can get in touch with you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Another great way to stay in touch with us, actually probably the best way, is through our Facebook page, facebook.com/HudaTV, facebook.com/HudaTV. You can get a lot of great updates. Alhamdulillah, the last time I checked, we have surpassed the 200,000 mark. It's probably around 201,000, a little bit over that the last time that I checked. So congratulations for Huda TV for reaching this number, and inshallah it's only the beginning, and hopefully soon, inshallah, we'll reach 500,000 and then 1,000,000 after that, so that the message of Islam gets to as many people as possible. If you're not one of the people on our Facebook page, make sure you like our page. You'll get a lot of great insight, a lot of great reminders, and also updates about our programming, also some behind the scenes pictures, as we're going to be mentioning in just a moment, inshallah. Twitter, also, my dear brothers and sisters, is a great way to stay in touch with us. Twitter.com/Huda TV channel is our official Twitter account. Feel free, inshallah, to join us on Twitter, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. YouTube, of course, is a great way to stay in touch with us, youtube.com/Huda TV. You can do three things mainly on YouTube. The first thing is that you can watch our archives for programs maybe that you've missed, maybe programs that aired this past Ramadan, or even programs that aired many years ago here on Huda TV. You'll be able to find many of them, inshallah, online. The second thing that you can do is that you'll be able to find our latest programming. For example, something that aired last night on Huda TV, you'll be able to find it there, inshallah. Also, maybe some of the programs that aired this afternoon, you'll be able to find them on there, inshallah, also. So in case you miss any of your favorite programs, you can always go to our YouTube channel and catch up. And the third, and I believe the most important thing that you can do on our YouTube page, is watch us from anywhere from around the world, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can watch Huda TV via online live streaming. I want you guys to also tell us if you're having difficulty with our online live streaming. We've had some difficulties in the past couple of weeks. I've heard that things have gotten better, but I'm not sure. I've also heard that it is still down from some of the viewers. So inshallah, you can give us a call and tell us if the online live streaming is working for you. If it's not working, probably you won't be able to call us in, but let's say maybe you watch us on TV, but also you watch us on YouTube, you can do that also, inshallah. Also, if you watch this program recorded, when it's put on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow, inshallah, feel free to give us a call next week and tell us if you're having problems with the online live streaming, via YouTube, and then we'll try to fix it, inshallah. The last way you can stay in touch with us, of course, is through Skype, Huda_TV. Huda_TV is one of the best ways to stay in touch with us. You can give us a call right now. It should be working as we speak. So feel free, inshallah, to give us a call, add us as a friend there, so that you can call us at any time on most of our live programs, inshallah. My dear brothers and sisters, I want to tell you about a couple of things that are happening behind the scenes here at Huda TV. The first, you've probably seen a picture online of a new set or a new decor for our kids program. We have a new program that's going to be airing here soon on Huda TV called Adam and Sally. Adam and Sally. And inshallah, it's going to be a great program. I'm not going to tell you too much about it right now, but I want to tell you that it is a program, inshallah, that's bi'idhnillah ta'ala going to make a huge difference. It's going to make a huge difference in the lives of our children. A lot of people working on it behind the scenes, getting things prepared. A lot of creativity was put into it so that we can appeal to our children and give them an alternative to the things that are out there that may not be so suitable Islamically. Inshallah, in the upcoming weeks, we will give you more insight and maybe even talk to the stars of the program, Adam and Sally, and all the people who are on that cast. And of course, we'll let you know right here, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, when it's going to air, when we are done with the filming, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. The other piece of news is next week, inshallah, we have a very important announcement that we're going to be making here on this program. And I'm not going to be the one making it. I'm going to be joined here, and I'm going to be honored to be joined by the program's director, Brother Mahmoud Afifi, who's going to be with us here, inshallah, next week on the program to talk about this very important programming announcement that's going to begin, inshallah, at the beginning of February. February 1st, we're changing things quite a bit here at Huda TV. Hopefully, inshallah, for the better, so don't get scared. He'll tell us all about it next week. You also have a chance to talk to him and have him answer any questions that you may have. Bi'idhnillah ta'ala, that's next Monday, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, the 13th of January, inshallah. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, we have a weekly question that we put on our Facebook page, and we want to share it with you. And I'll give you a hint. It's actually a little bit related to the announcement that we're going to make next week, inshallah. The question, my dear brothers and sisters, says, would you like to see a nightly news and current events show on Huda TV? Would you like to see a nightly news and current events program or show here on Huda TV? All right, let me go ahead and read some of your comments. Obviously, not everyone wants to see, a nightly news or current events program, but a lot of people do. So we'll read both, sides to this, inshallah, and hopefully we'll all come to a conclusion together and come to a compromise, inshallah. Sister Safia says, absolutely, we need to know the latest news and authenticated ones. We cannot close our mind from knowing the current affairs. We also hardly watch the news channels that are prejudiced towards Islam. Sister Amina agrees, and she says, yes, inshallah. Yes, inshallah. Durop says yes, inshallah, as well. Sister Pamela says yes. Sister Maggie has a little bit of a different opinion. She says news these days is so distressing, and we hear nothing except that which is related to killings, violence, oppression, politics, etc. I think it's better if we can avoid presenting such news or footage to our viewers. That is her opinion. Again, we try to take everyone's opinion. We don't all have to agree on something, but I'm sure, inshallah, we'll be able to come to a compromise, inshallah. Sister Umu says, yes, sure. May Allah be your guide in all your effort. Ameen. Sister Saima says, yeah, of course. Sister Hajra says, we would love to have this. Brother Ismail says, yes. Brother Ashfaq says, absolutely yes, as I don't watch any other program on TV other than Huda TV and Peace TV. Brother Shahnaz says, I think Huda TV is doing a great job in spreading the message of Islam. I'm not sure if it's a brother or sister. I think Huda TV is doing a great job in spreading the message of Islam and does not need any additions like news. Wallahu alam. Thank you for your opinion, Abdul Sattar says yes. Fisha says yes as well. Brother Farhan has a different opinion. He says no. Huda TV should concentrate on pure da'wah and Muslim Ummah welfare system only. For media, news, and current events, there should be another different TV channel. Huda stands for only hidayats and calling towards guidance. So for this, big no on Huda TV, but Huda can open a news channel called Haqq News, inshallah. Wow, beautiful name. Brother Muhammad says, how can I download TV programs on the net? I just talked about that. Go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/HudaTV. You'll be able to download some of our programs, watch them and also download them, inshallah. Brother Yassine says, absolutely, we need a current news program, especially the news that's focused on Islam. Sister Sally says, there are too many news channels out there and not enough religious channels. The Ummah is becoming more and more ignorant about their religion and being more and more sucked into this worldly topics that don't really have a great impact in our spiritual lives. Please, no more news channels. Let us concentrate on increasing our iman. Besides, watching news will stop our tongues and hearts from the remembrance of Allah. That is Sister Sally's opinion. Although I have to intervene here for a second, I'm trying to be the person that doesn't intervene as much and just being objective as possible. But watching Islamic news doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because maybe it's news about things that are happening in the Muslim Ummah that we should be aware of so that we can take action in order to help our brothers and sisters, especially those that are in distress. Finally, Brother Mansour says, yes, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of you, my dear brothers and sisters, for all your comments. Inshallah, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we'll begin our regular recapping of our programming here on Huda TV. Stay with us.
فلا وربك لا يؤمنون حتى يحكموك فيما شجر بينهم ثم لا يجدوا في أنفسهم حرجا مما قضيت ويسلموا تسليما. There are 3 levels. Sister Rayhan from Bahrain.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Fahim from Sweden. السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم Sheikh, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, barakallah feek Fahim. May Allah bless you and your family.
Sheikh, I have one question.
Now, that is not allowed. Why isn't allowed? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man ghasha falaysa minna." He who deceives or betrays does not belong to us. He's not one of us. A person who is given the sadaqah or leading the prayer does not have necessarily to be praying fard. Maybe he's praying the nafl that is after the prayer, the 2 sunnah after dhuhr or after maghrib or after isha. And the follower, the imam, will be praying with the intention of offering the fard that he has missed. Okay, barakallahu feek.
Reading the Quran is a blessing. Understanding its translation is beautiful. But diving in depth and extracting pearls from it is simply amazing. Do they not ponder upon the Quran? Every week, inshallah, we will dig deep and reflect on the verses of the Quran one by one.
Quran in Depth with Sheikh Ibrahim Zaidan, only on Huda TV.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters, to your program, Viewers Pulse. Thank you so much for continuing to be with us here this evening. In this segment, we begin recapping some of our top programs that have aired here on Huda TV in the past week. Inshallah, we're going to be recapping 6 different programs here tonight, inshallah. So in case you missed any of them, you can get a little summary of them, inshallah, here by watching this short recap. Also, my dear brothers and sisters, let me remind you of our phone numbers, 002-0238-555-248 or 249, 002-0238-555-248 or 249. These are our two numbers, so feel free to give us a call. Also, you can give us a call through Skype at Huda_TV, Huda_TV. Our question for the night is the same question that we asked on Facebook. So if you have any comments, feel free to give us a call right now, and I actually would love to hear from you, inshallah. Would you like to see a news and current events program here on Huda TV? Would you like to see a news and current events program here on Huda TV? So far, the majority of you, the ones we read the comments from, said yes, we would like to see a news and current events here on Huda TV, especially because Islam is, there's a lot of misinformation about Islam in the media, a lot of bias, so we'd like to know things that are happening, especially in the Muslim Ummah. Some people said no, we should keep this purely a spiritual channel, and there are a lot of news channels out there. So we have kind of two different opinions, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all to what is best for Islam and for the Ummah. Give us a call, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us about this question, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Whenever the brothers tell me they're ready, we'll go ahead and take the first report. This report, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, is talking about Sheikh Muhammad Salah in this recap on his program Ask Huda, is talking about jihad. He's talking about jihad of the soul, how each of us should be able to, contest his soul. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib, may Allah be pleased with him, he said, my enemies are Satan, dunya, my nafs, my own self, and my desire. And nafs here is referred to in Surah Yusuf, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ إِلَّا مَا رَحِمَ رَبِّي إِنَّ رَبِّي غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ. Oneself is normally, naturally inclined into evil. You want an example? Okay. Why people, those who drink, despite the fact that they know that intoxicants will give them liver cirrhosis and it's a waste of money and the first leading cause of death is drinking and driving, blah, 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 they still drink. Does it, is it because alcohol tastes good? No, it doesn't taste good. I ask people who drink, no, it doesn't taste good. It tastes awful. And how do you know it tastes awful besides that? Because it smells awful. It smells like you are sitting in the bathroom. If you're sitting next to, whenever I fly and people next to me, they're drinking, it feels like, they are in the bathroom. It's awful. It's very expensive. This is because oneself desires what is forbidden, what is prohibited. Ya akhi, subhanallah, you like this girl, marry her. No, I'm not interested in getting married. So, you're only interested in sharing bed with her in haram? We're asking you, marry her legitimately. Have children in halal, but his nafs is inclined into the haram. That is the meaning of إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ. Always order the person to do the evil, to choose the wrong choice, except certain people whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chooses and have mercy on. So their fitrah, their instinct, and their pure nature would make them incline into what is good. But generally, a nafs is ammara bis-su'. And that's why I give this typical example. I normally say, had Allah forbidden milk and made alcohol halal 100%, how much we ask our children to drink milk before going to bed, and it's good for the calcium, good for your bones, and they detested, they don't want to drink milk. People would desire milk more than they desire alcohol. Why? Because it is forbidden. That is the nature of an-nafs. So jihadun nafs is to struggle against your inner desire. to struggle against what your nafs chooses, against what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered. It's as simple as that.
SubhanAllah, beautiful reminder from Shaykh Muhammad Salah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him. We all need to make jihad against ourselves. We all need to fight our own desires, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us victorious in this struggle, so that we meet Him on the Day of Judgment, inshaAllah, with the least number of sins that we can, inshaAllah. We're all sinners, but we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us our sins and to bless us, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. My dear brothers and sisters, the question for the evening here tonight is, would you like to see a news and current events program here on Huda TV? Would you like to see a news and current affairs or events program here on Huda TV? If the answer is yes, or if the answer is no, we would love for you to give us a call and share your thoughts with us. 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. These are our numbers. Also, you can give us a call through Skype at Huda_TV. Huda_TV, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Alright, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, we have 5 more reports to share with you, and these reports are recaps of some of our programs that aired during the past week. We know that some children right now may be in a vacation. Some may not, depending on what country you're in. But in the latest episode of our program, Family Issues, Brother Malik Evanglatos, he talked with his guest about a very important issue, which is people who are on vacation right now, children who are on vacation. And some people may wonder, how is Brother Malik still on Huda TV if he's already left, as we said last week, and we had him here for an entire hour. It was a beautiful episode, by the way. The reason for that is these episodes are recorded and they're not live. So inshallah, we may be seeing Brother Malik for a little bit longer on the screen, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make him always with us, inshallah. Let's go ahead and take this call, inshallah. Sister Fatima, you're calling from the Gambia. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fatima.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Fatima.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm sorry, go ahead and say. Looks like the line cut off. Try to give us back, inshallah, Sister Fatima, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Alright, my dear brothers and sisters, let's go ahead and take a look at this past week's episode of Family Issues.
But what about, as students, we generally think, doctor, that our exams are our worst enemies. So we would like to go to college and to go to high school without having to take exams. Just go listen to the lecture, enjoy yourself, so there's no pressure. But the exam comes and it puts pressure on us. So how can we understand perhaps if we knew the purpose of the exam, what is the purpose of the exam? What role does it play? Why do we have to take exams in our academic life?
I think this relates to the purpose of learning itself. That's why all the time people have a different idea about learning, either learner-oriented or test-oriented. So if the exam is, if the whole learning is test-oriented, it means that there's no learning. You are coming for the exam, for a test, for a certificate.
Right.
But if the whole approach is learner-oriented, so we focus on the process and processes rather than the end result. And at the end also you have a better end result, but this is the idea. For example, I'm not coming to that program that after half an hour I want to leave, so I keep checking the watch.
Yeah, right.
No, I am coming to that I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had this talk, you and me, in our balance sheet of hasanat.
Right.
I come here so that maybe Allah gave me something. I would like to tell you about that. Maybe there is a problem I'm trying to solve and you help me about that. This is the orientation, learner-oriented. So this is based on the system we are having.
Right,
so for example, learner-oriented, there is a system. I deal with you, and I tell you, we discuss things related to that. Right. I don't give you one source. You are active enough to go on for more sources. Right. And you come up with, I give you the topics we need to discuss, not the book that has the topics.
Yes, yes.
And then when you ask me about the exam, I would not answer. I would tell you, focus on learning. The exam is the easiest one.
Right.
And like 2-3 times before this, I'd give you a quiz to check your
Where you
continuation of work.
Yes.
And another one to check that you are doing better. I would allow for more and more questions. I don't claim that I do all this, but at least we are trying to make the best of bad job. With a big number, maybe you try to make them taste the meaning of learning.
Yeah.
Some very important advice there, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them for this great episode. My dear brothers and sisters, Family Issues airs at 5 p.m. Mecca time, 5 p.m. Mecca time on Mondays. That's when the program airs. So inshallah, feel free to join us during this time, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. My dear brothers and sisters, the question for the evening once again is, would you like to see a news and current affairs or current events program here on Huda TV? If the answer is yes or no, feel free to give us a call inshallah right now and share your thoughts with us. Tell us if you'd like to see this type of program here on Huda TV or not, if you think it's better not, inshallah. 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. These are our two numbers, so give us a call on them bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Also Huda_TV, Huda_TV is another great way to stay in touch with us, and that's of course through Skype bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Coming up next, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, we have more programs that we want to share with you, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us, inshallah, cover all these programs, because we still have 4 more tonight. The next one, inshallah, is talking about Gardens of the Pious, which is another beautiful program that airs here on Huda TV with Sheikh Muhammad Salah. In this episode, Sheikh Muhammad Salah is talking about the story of Prophet Ibrahim. And the story of Prophet Ibrahim, as we know, is a really long story with many scenes. But in this particular episode, he's talking about when Ibrahim a.s. was put in the fire. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Prophet Abraham, when he was thrown in fire, as you know that when he destroyed their idols, they said, انصروا آلهتكم. They said, حرقوه وانصروا آلهتكم إن كنتم فاعلين. His people said, you gotta burn him in order to support and take revenge for your gods. Subhanallah, even the statement itself doesn't make any sense. Who's supposed to protect whom? God is supposed to protect the servants, or the other way around. So they wanted to punish Ibrahim alayhi salam and take revenge from him because he destroyed what they considered their gods. حرقوه وانصروا آلهتكم إن كنتم فاعلين. So when they decided to throw him in fire, as they did, and it was so blazing, it's so furious, Jibreel alayhi salam came down upon him and he asked him if he needs any assistance. He said no, then he uttered this statement, حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. Sufficient for us is Allah indeed, and He is the best disposer of our affairs. As he said this statement, right away, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, as in Surah As-Saffat and other places, قُلْنَا يَا نَارُ كُونِي بَرْدًا وَسَلَامًا عَلَى إِبْرَاهِيمَ. Allah the Almighty ordered the fire, and An-Nar is one of the creatures of Allah the Almighty. An-Nar is created in order to burn, in order to provide us with warmth, in order to use it for cooking, and so on. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the fire. This particular fire, which was kindled particularly to burn Ibrahim alayhi salam, not to burn him, rather to be of 2 things, bardan. And since an-nar, the fire, is one of the creatures of Allah, it complies with His commands without resistance, without arguing, without questioning. So had He said, Kuni bardan, bard means cool. It could have been extremely cold, maybe below 0, and that would kill as well. But rather Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept balance by saying to An-Nar, one of His servants, bardan, cool, wa salaman, and peaceful. Bardan wa salaman ala Ibrahim. Accordingly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved him via the blessings and the power of saying Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel.
I only wish all of us could be as good servants as the fire is. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to always make us better, inshaAllah, and to increase us in our iman and in our deen, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The program Gardens of the Pious airs at 9 p.m. Mecca time on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday at 9 p.m. inshaAllah. And alhamdulillah, I mean, most of the time it's live. Feel free inshaAllah to join Sheikh Muhammad Salah for this very important program, where basically what he does is that he takes a hadith or more in each episode from the very famous book Riyadul Salihin, and he shares with us some of the things that are in it. So my dear brothers and sisters, inshallah, we would like you to give us a call and share your thoughts with us at 002-0238-555, 248 or 249, also through Skype at Huda_TV. These are the two ways to contact us, through our phones and through our Skype for free, of course. Give us a call right now, inshallah, to interact with us. And the question for the evening, once again, is what would you like to see a news and current events or current affairs program here on Huda TV? And if the answer is yes, what kind of things would you like to see? What kind of segments would you like to see included in that? If the answer is no, tell us why not. Inshallah, we're open to all different types of opinions, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us at the end to whatever is best, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, for the Muslim Ummah. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, we still have a whole lot more of recapping to do in the upcoming segment. We don't want you to go anywhere, so stay with us. We still have 3 more programs that we need to recap after this break.
فلا وربك لا يؤمنون حتى يحكموك فيما شجر بينهم ثم لا يجدوا في أنفسهم حرجا مما قضيت ويسلموا تسليما. There are 3 levels. Sister Rayhan from Bahrain.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fahim from Sweden. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, barakallah feek Fahim. May Allah bless you and your family.
Sheikh, I have one question.
Now, that is not allowed. Why isn't allowed? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Man ghasha falaysa minna." He who deceives or betrays does not belong to us. He is not one of us. A person who is giving the sadaqah or leading the prayer does not have necessarily to be praying fard. Maybe he is praying the nafl that is after the prayer, the 2 sunnah after dhuhr or after maghrib or after isha. And the follower, the imam, will be praying with the intention of offering the fard that he has missed. Okay, barakallahu feek.
Reading the Quran is a blessing. Understanding its translation is beautiful. But diving in depth and extracting pearls from it is simply amazing. Do they not ponder upon the Quran? Every week, inshallah, we will dig deep and reflect on the verses of the Quran one by one.
Quran in Depth with Sheikh Ibrahim Zaidan, only on Huda TV.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the final segment here this evening, my dear brothers and sisters of our program Viewers Pulse. We're still with you live, and we want you to be with us live. Sister Fatima called us earlier, but her call did not go through. Try to give us a call back, Sister Fatima. And also anyone else, feel free to give us a call, inshallah. Our question for the evening is, would you like to see a news and current events program here on Huda TV? Would you like to see a news and current events program here on Huda TV? If your answer is yes, give us a call. If your answer is no, also give us a call and share your thoughts with us. A little bit later in the program, I'm going to be reading more of your comments about this question that you left on our Facebook page and that you commented on our Facebook page. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of you who participate with us. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward everyone and the entire Muslim Ummah, inshaAllah. We still have a lot to recap here this evening, inshaAllah, my dear brothers and sisters. We are not done yet. As I told you, a little piece of news, there is going to be some upcoming changes happening here at Huda TV beginning next month, the 1st of February. And we're going to be announcing those in a very special live interview with the programs director of Huda TV, Brother Mahmoud Afifi. He's going to be with us, inshallah, next week here live on the program to give us this news, to tell us this announcement, and at the same time, inshallah, he is going to be with us to answer your questions. So feel free, inshallah, to give us a call. Bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Okay, as all of you know, our beautiful program, A Time to Please Allah, A Time to Please Allah, that airs here on Huda TV, presented by two amazing brothers, Brother Ismail Bullock and Brother Gabriel Al-Romani, is set to air, and it has been airing every week, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, for a while now from Dubai. We're going to be talking about that program, inshallah, shortly, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, after we take this call. Assalamu alaikum. Sister Amina, you're calling us from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Please, I want you to, this current programs you said you are going to share with us, we would like you to share old programs too, like fundamentals of faith, internal message, Quranic stories, because it helps our children at home.
Definitely.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much, Sister Amina. Sister Amina says she needs to see, different ideas. I'm not exactly sure what all, the ideas were that she said, but I know one of them was Quran stories, especially for children. It's definitely a beautiful way to learn, especially for children. Hopefully, inshallah, you'll be seeing some lessons that can be learned from these Quran stories in our upcoming program, Adam and Sally. If not the exact stories, at least some of the morals that are in these stories, inshallah. And yes, inshallah, in the future, we should aim here at Huda TV, and I'm talking to the management right now, inshallah, we should aim to make a program that specifically talks about Quran stories, and it's geared towards children, so that, inshallah, they are able to learn and benefit from such a young age, so that they can go up into Islam. So we don't wait, until they become teenagers and things are going very wrong, and then we start from there. And for some, it may be too late. Inshallah, it's never too late, but it's harder. It's harder when kids are older, especially when they're going through the tough stage in their adolescence. Let's take this next call, inshallah. Brother Abu Bakr, who is calling us from Sudan. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Abu Bakr. Thank you so much, Brother Abu Bakr, for calling us.
Yeah, I want to share with you about the idea of current affairs in the night program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as we know, Islam is a religion that has to go with new ideas, new society and whatever. So there is need for us, as we have a center which is Huda TV, to share the idea about what is happening with our brothers and sisters, Muslim and non-Muslim, all over the world.
Beautiful, beautiful. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Abu Bakr.
Appreciate this idea.
Inshallah, inshallah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Make dua for us, inshallah, we're working on it, and hopefully, inshallah, soon we'll have this idea for you. Brother Abu Bakr, how would this help you? If you know about what's happening in the Muslim Ummah, if you know about the news that's happening in the Muslim Ummah, how would this help you as a Muslim? Looks like we lost Brother Abu Bakr there, but he said some beautiful words talking about how we really need a news and current events program, because it keeps us in touch with what's happening to our brothers and sisters. Really, the goal of this program would be to unite the entire Muslim Ummah. To unite the entire Muslim Ummah, so that I'm a person who's living, in this country, I know about what's happening to Muslims in another country or in that other country. Whether it's good or bad, it's reality. So I think, inshallah, that this is a good idea. Inshallah, we'll see what you guys think, inshallah, and we'll try to see what we can do. Let's take this next call. Brother Ibrahim, who's calling us from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ibrahim.
Hello?
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ibrahim. I'm with you.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Thank you for calling us here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. I can hear you well. Go ahead, Brother Ibrahim.
Yeah, actually, what I want to say is we want you to advise people, because what's happening right now, the youths, we have premarital sex. That's what's happening right now. If you don't do that, then you're not a big person.
Definitely.
So I want you to please advise people. The youths right now is dangerous.
Jazakallah khair. We'll do that, inshallah. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for your advice.
Okay.
Barakallah feek.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. Brother is saying a very important issue, especially for youth, people who are engaging in haram relationships and premarital, affairs before being married. It's definitely a very, very tough issue. And inshallah, I hope in a future episode, either on my program, The Straight Path, or in a new program that we have soon, inshallah, that we discuss this issue in depth. And really, there shouldn't be any taboo subjects that we shouldn't be discussing, as long as they're real subjects and they're happening in our everyday lives, inshallah. Let's take this next call. Brother Ahmed from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Ahmed.
Hello.
Hello, Brother Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum.
Amin wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
How you doing tonight, Ahmed? Fadl, go ahead.
Yes, I can hear you.
I can hear you also. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Muhammad Ahmed from Nigeria.
Welcome, Brother Muhammad.
Okay. I really want to thank for your program. And I'm enjoying Huda TV.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Ameen. Alhamdulillah, wallahi, we're glad that you're enjoying Huda TV, and it's so great for us to know that. Alhamdulillah.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all the sheikhs in the Huda TV.
Ameen ya Rabb. Ameen ya Rabb. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you also, and all of our brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We all here at Huda TV have a very, very deep love for Muslims in Nigeria. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Jazakallah khair, Brother Muhammad Ahmed. Jazakallah khair. Brothers and sisters, it's always great to hear from you. So continue giving us a call, inshallah. If this program only continues on phone calls, I'm happy. I'm glad to be talking with all of you about things that are of benefit, things that are beneficial, and things, inshallah, that will get us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All right, so my dear brothers and sisters, we are still recapping some of our programs. Until you give us some more phone calls, we'll be recapping some of our programs. I actually forgot what kind of programs we have, because we've had many phone calls, and I believe we have another one right now. Let's go ahead and take this call. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Muhammad.
Hello?
Brother Muhammad from Chad. Assalamu alaikum, akhi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, brother, I can hear you. Go ahead, Brother Muhammad.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so let's say I want to ask you some question regarding Islamic religion. And if you are married and if you take interaction with your own wife during the Ramadan day, is it forbidden or it's not forbidden? I just want to ask this question.
Okay, Brother Muhammad, stay with me for a second, okay? This is not a fatwa program, so I'm not going to be able to answer you myself. But tomorrow night, inshallah, if you call at 9 p.m. Mecca time, inshallah, we'll have a live fatwa program with Sheikh Muhammad Salah. You can ask him your question, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan, Brother Muhammad. Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, let's take this next call, inshallah. Brother Ja'far. Brother Ahmed Brother Ja'far from India. Assalamu alaikum, akhi.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you so much for calling us, brother.
Brother, I just want to ask regarding, can you give me a brief description on Surah Ash-Shar?
Surah what? I'm sorry?
Surah Ash-Shar. Alam nashrah laka sadrak. Can you describe it?
Explain it. Okay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, brother Ja'far.
Of it.
Okay. How are you watching Huda TV in India? If I can ask you that question quickly.
I'm watching it live.
You're watching it through TV or online streaming?
Totally streaming.
Online streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother. Jazakallah khair. May Allah reward you. Brother Ja'far, I'm not going to be able to answer you myself, but give a call to Sheikh Muhammad Salah also tomorrow night, inshallah, at 9 p.m. Mecca time. That is the way to answer, any Islamic, meaning like religious-related type of knowledge. I'm trying to focus more on news and current events and things that are happening here at Huda TV. Let's take this next call, inshallah. Sister Atika, you're calling us from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Atika.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you for calling us here tonight, sister.
Yeah, okay. We need advice on more propagation on da'wah.
Yes.
Like here in our country, the rural people, that's the villages, we need more da'wah.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
So
Inshallah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sister Atika.
You're welcome. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. SubhanAllah, Sister Atika has a lot of zeal for the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I don't want to say let people watch Huda TV because it is only one way of da'wah. But the best way of da'wah, my dear brothers and sisters, is individual da'wah. Go to these people, see what they need, help them out, tell them about the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Actually today I watched really two amazing videos. People who you wouldn't think would become Muslim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed them and they accepted Islam. And there are also many people who are Muslims, but they are not on the deen and they're not close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they just need someone to tell them. So the best way is to talk to people and to tell them. Let me tell you about the two videos quickly. The first video that I watched today was a video where 234 Filipino brothers were taking the Shahada, saying, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. All at once. It was absolutely beautiful. And you can see actually that video on our Facebook page at Huda TV. I posted it on there earlier today, and mashallah, it got a lot of likes and a lot of people watched it. Very, very inspiring. The second video was a video of two women. They're standing in the street. I believe it's a European country. I'm not exactly sure which country. But they're standing in the street with a brother with a very big beard, mashallah, on the sunnah, mashallah. And he's talking to them about Islam and talking about Islam. And all of a sudden, in the street, they decide to accept Islam. Subhanallah. Let's take this next call, inshallah. Brother Rafi'a, he calls from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Rafi'a from Nigeria.
We appreciate Huda TV.
This is Huda TV, Brother Rafi. Go ahead.
Huda can be a source where... Hello?
Yeah, brother, go ahead. I can hear you. If you can turn your TV down just a bit so I can hear you better.
Yeah, brother, go ahead. I can hear you. If you can turn your TV down just a bit so I can hear you better. I want to appreciate people that can be a source where we'll be able to assist Muslims who are in trouble.
Brother, I want you to repeat that. You said, can Huda TV do what?
Can it reach a forum for the Muslims to be able to have a voice on how to assist other Muslims?
Okay, brother, I'm not exactly understand. There's a little bit of a problem in the line. I want you to leave your question in the control room, inshallah. I'm getting that you're saying, can Huda TV make a program about something? But I'm not understanding all the details. So inshallah, stay on the line with us, inshallah. Give your idea to Brother Ahmed, who is in the control room. He'll take it from you and he'll pass it to us, inshallah. And we ask Allah to make us be able to do it soon, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan, my dear brothers and sisters, for all your calls tonight. It was a beautiful night. It's beautiful to hear from all of you, inshallah. And bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we want you to continue to stay in touch with us and wait for next week. Next week is a very important week here on this program because we're going to make a major announcement about some changes in our programming, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan for being with us here tonight. Have a good evening. We'll see you again next week, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember you are not alone. Huda